Hey, good evening, everyone. 10 p.m. We are live again on YouTube, and today we are talking about the law of attraction technique called wish list. Yes, are you ready for fulfilling all your wishes in life? If yes, everyone type in wish list in the chat window now. How many of you are live with me right now? Type in I in the chat window also, so I know that you are live with me. I'm also typing in I with wish list. Okay, so I'm live with you. Congratulations, everyone, for being here. Today, we are going to talk about how you can fulfill your wishes by using the same technique that I use in my life. Indu uses this every single day. It's a very simple technique, but works very powerfully. We've worked on this technique earlier also on YouTube Live, but because I've realized a lot of people are not using it properly or not using it at all, that is why I'm back to explain what that technique is today. How many of you here are not using the wish list technique? Type in G for guilty, so I know how many of you are not using it right now. Now, those of you who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Mitesh Khatri. I and my wife Indu Khatri, we are law of attraction coaches and national best-selling authors of this book, The Law of Attraction. Now, let's learn about how do you fulfill your wishes by using the law of attraction technique called wish list technique. Very simple. Take a notepad, a very, very special notepad. Keep it only for one purpose. Now, what is that purpose? Write down the topic, everyone, on your notepads right now. If you have a pen and paper right now, magical wish list. Yes, don't call it a wish list. Call it a magical wish list. All you need to do every time you have a thought, you have a desire. Let's say, I'll give you an example, okay? I was remember one day I remember I was standing at the airport, and there was a, if you know, nowadays at the airports just before boarding. Yes, Indu? It started. People are communicating already. All good. Yes. All right. Indu was saying YouTube Live has not started. So, as I was saying that whenever we are talking about wish list, the example I was giving from my life was that I remember standing at a particular airport, and there was a glass partition. And from that glass partition, I remember on the other side, I could see this private jet going of a particular rich man. And I had a thought, I was like, wow, jet one day. And then my mind said, come on, how is this going to happen? And then I remembered my magical wish list. So I went back to my magical wish list and wrote down my private jet. And I just left it. Just That's what you need to do with the magical wish list. Leave it over there. There is only one rule, or there are actually two rules of the magic wish list. Everyone type in two rules in the chat window right now, and I'll tell you exactly what those two rules are. Rule number one of the magic wish list is very, very critical. Rule number one is anything is possible. Anything. And when I'm saying anything, even unrealistic things are allowed in that list. Anything means anything means anything means anything. Example, you're saying that tomorrow morning when I wake up, I want to be on the moon. Even that unrealistic is okay. करना क्या है? What do you have to do? You have to write it in the wish list. Na? There is nothing else to it. You don't have to work hard for it. You don't have to get educated for it. You don't have to go working in some company for it. Nothing. You just have to write it down. Now, the second rule is very critical. The second rule is write down, everyone. Don't ask how. Don't ask how. If you ask how, now it doesn't work. So the very critical part here is very critical part. Do not ask how and when. Everyone write down in the chat window, don't ask how, don't ask when. The moment you get attached to this wish list about how it will happen, when will it happen, now it is not a magical wish list. Now it is my personal wish list. What is a personal wish list? A personal wish list is where you are committed 100% to make it happen, and you're going to do it alone. You're going to work hard for it. You're going to make a plan for it. You're going to make a strategy for it, and you don't want anybody to support you. You're the only one who's going to make it happen. Nothing wrong with that. For an example, I want to go from here to the entrance of my society for a walk, and I want to come back. That's a wish. Now, I'm not going to go and write this down in the magical wish list. I will take 100% efforts. I will go, I will come back. But there are some things which I know I can't do alone because the goals are too big, because the wishes are too big. All you need to do is put it in that magical wish list. Everyone type in magic wish list in the chat window right now. MWL. I will also write it for you. Magical wish list. Remember the two rules. Rule number one, while everything and anything is allowed to be written in that wish list, second rule is very critical. Don't ask how at all. Don't get attached to it. Now you have to completely leave it to the universe. So now that I have taught you the simple technique of law of attraction, how many of you here are willing to make your magical wish list tonight? And while making this wish list, you will apply both these two rules. Type in IPWL, which means I promise wish list you will do tonight. Everyone quickly type it in the chat window. IPWL, which means I promise I will do the wish list tonight. And after you do make your wish list tonight, will you please share it with me too? I would love to know. Those of you who are part of my courses, please share your wish list in the community. I would love to read. We all would love to read how far your imagination can go. And nobody in our community will judge you because we are magicians. We are allowed to write anything, anything, anything magical. But the rule number 2 is very critical. No attachment. You're simply not going to ask how. You're not going to ask when. Leave it to the universe from now. Now you take care of your actions. You take care of your wish list, which is your manifestation, your affirmations. You can take care of all of that. This part of the wish list, leave it to the universe. Promise? Perfect. So those of you who are now very happy with today's learning, quickly give me a quick thumbs up to this video so that YouTube spreads this wish list technique with more people who are looking for something like this. Subscribe to the channel quickly, hit the bell icon, because if you don't hit the bell icon, the problem is that you will not get an email for my next technique that I'm going to teach on law of attraction. So make sure that not only subscribe, hit the bell icon, and if you think there are some friends of yours who could learn this technique and become more relaxed in their life after writing their magical wish list, please share this video with minimum 3 friends of yours. Okay. Now, those of you who are committed to learn with me in the long run, and if you can accept me as your coach for law of attraction, there are only 2 conditions that I would like you to think of when you're joining me as a student. Condition number 1, please don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry to make crores. Don't be in a hurry to grow too fast in your life. Just be in a hurry to be happy. That's it. I'm repeating, don't be in a hurry to be rich. Don't be in a hurry to achieve your goals. Don't be in a hurry to make, for an example, 100 million subscribers. It's good to have it. Put it in the magical wish list. Just don't be in a hurry for it. Don't ask how, don't ask when. If you are in a hurry to be happy, then yes, come and join our courses. And rule number 2, once you join our courses, please promise me that you will practice everything that I will teach you in the law of attraction course, which is the advanced law of attraction course. Because see, basic law of attraction is fine, but once you get into advanced law of attraction, you got to practice everything I teach you every single day. So those of you who are committed and would love to be part of my advanced law of attraction course, this is the link that you can use. If you want to go through the first lesson completely free, I've given you 2 links if you observe below. The first link is miteshkhatri.com/free LOA. This is the first lesson free of my advanced law of attraction course. Second link is to join Advanced Law of Attraction in case you would love to be part of my courses immediately as a student. The good news is on the coming Saturday, Sunday, not the coming, the next Saturday, Sunday, we are doing the entire Advanced Law of Attraction in a super fast manner called as the super fast track of full 2 days of workshop. Normally, we do this once in a week, which means we take 10 lessons of advanced LOA, we deliver it once a week. So it takes 10 weeks to complete the entire course. This time, I'm doing it super fast track. Saturday, Sunday, full morning 9 a.m. to evening 5 p.m. full 2 days, and it's going to be intense, it's going to be immersive, it's going to be super fast, magical experience of the Advanced Law of Attraction course. So those of you who are committed, and if you're accepting me as your coach, all you need to do is either see the first lesson first and then join, or if you're clear, I want to join, choose the second link. Now, before I leave from here today, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell icon. But most importantly, are you promising me that you will make your wish list tonight? If yes, please type it in the chat window. I promise one more time. And before we go, as usual, whenever we close any of our sessions, we always love to close our sessions by saying, I love you. So come on, everyone. Let's type that once again quickly, because we all need a little love in life. We think that love only needs to come from that one special person in life. Not true. Love can come from so many places. We just have to accept love. So I would say, let the love come from here. Let the love come from there. Let the love come from everywhere in life. For now, let the love come from YouTube and from the chat window. So let's go, everyone. I love you to all. I will see you soon when, well, that you'll come to know when you hit the bell icon. And with that, I sign off tonight. Thank you so much. Please share your wish list with me if you're already part of my courses in the online community section. Okay? Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye. Good night. I love you.